Hey, this is Monique. Let's do one more project. This time I'm going to cover up a sticky door pull on a car with a DIY fabric wrap. So when you have boys, sometimes you get asked to help with weird projects, like covering up a sticky door pull on the passenger side of the car. So I cut a piece of fabric wider than I thought I would need it and hemmed the top so that it wouldn't have a ravelly edge to deal with once it was in the car. I made it wider than I thought I was going to need because I can cut it later, but I can't put it back together. Then I got some super glue and these tools and started working. I glued the top. I wanted to make sure that that was nice and smooth because there was nothing else to hold it up there, so I used the super glue. I didn't start at the very end of the fabric. I wanted it to wrap around, so I brought it around to the back, but I glued that top that you're going to see first, make sure it was good. You see that plastic on there? That's saran wrap because that handle was so gross that it would leave all kinds of sticky goop on your hand. So we decided this would be better. At the top, I made a fold in it because it was not going to spiral correctly and be smooth at the top. So I made a fold up there in the top to hold it smooth. I glued it down inside and then I glued the next layer on top of it, and it had to work that a little bit. But that way the top edge at least stayed up tight against the door. Then I just kept spiraling my way down the handle and putting that super glue across the top edge. Now, I did not glue my fingers together with super glue this time, but I have before, and I did get a little bit on there. So if you use super glue, you need to know that WD-40 will help break it down or get it off or do something. But anyway, you don't have to go to the hospital if you glue your fingers together. Get out your WD-40 and just have a little patience. So as I got close to the bottom, I was going to have that same issue of how to make the spiral work out. So I did the next best thing. I added an extra little piece. Because it wasn't going to make it and cover everything without it, I cut an extra little piece and put it in there to fill in that gap so that I didn't have to leave some of the original door handles showing. I glued that down in there, and then I was able to completely cover all of the nasty, sticky part of the door. So did you catch all that? That was a discussion about what tools we had to use to finish it off. So we have those multi-tools that are used to remove things, I think, more than put things together, but they were the perfect tool. We also had this one little tool. It's kind of like a dental hook. Creepy looking because it's bent and it's a little bit rusty, but it looks like a dental tool. Anyway, it was helpful there on that front edge to tuck in the little bit that where it went around the corner. But that red multi-tool thing was really good to help stab that little bit extra down in that crack there. I put a little glue under there to help hold it so it doesn't just slide out too easy, and then pushed it down hard with that multi-tool down in that crack. I had to put a little muscle into it to get it to go down in there, especially back there where it was more than one layer. But it really helped to make it look more finished at the end. I wouldn't say it looked factory. That's not really what we ended up with, but we ended up with something that's not so sticky and gross to have to shut the passenger door. At least now when you grab it, you don't have to go, ugh, what is this on my hand? Anyway, there it is. A little fold at the top. A little bit of a creasy, bumpy place at the bottom, but overall, it's okay. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you're going to find that useful for some application in the near future. Anyway, some good news and some bad news. The bad news, the wages of sin is death. But the good news is, the gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. See you next time.